Why did you choose the name Duel for the record? Duel, it's in German. That will be the German one.
Yeah? Well, the thing is, I don't know why, but the title came up to my mind before I even wanted to write, before I even started writing lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that I'm so charmed with the whole idea of the duel
mm-hmm.
thing, you know, facing death right here and right now, and you both, like, obviously usually it's two people, so yeah, you mutually decided to kill each other, or like you can actually kill each other if both of you have a good eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, but one of you is gonna die, and you are here to say yes to it. That's crazy. And we are of course lucky that we don't live in this era anymore. But I've watched a lot of movies about that. I've read like classics, like Russian classics, like poetry, and it just fascinates me, the whole. And I don't know why, but it should be done during winter. I don't know. I have enormous love for winter. I'm just like a little crazy about it. Yeah. So that's why I called it Duel. And of course, this music, when I started writing lyrics, I was inspired by, 19th century, or 18th century maybe.
Yeah.
And it just, I bought like antique inkwell with an ink pen.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what I wrote the lyrics with the real ink, the real like nib and pen, and it just, it's all there. Like I put everything that I love about winter, and I love about the 19th century, like antique something. Yeah, it speaks antique, poetry, drama, classics.
Well, obviously, the artwork was inspired by the title itself, and talking about the title and the concept of the album, it's mainly a question to Tatiana, but I can. So what I'm trying to say is that my answer may not be completely full and thorough, because I obviously cannot know everything which stood behind Tatiana's choice and Tatiana's thinking about the concept of the album. But generally, the concept is like constant. Tatiana wanted to speak about the constant conflict inside the people's nature on different levels, not only on the level of like it's not only about conflicts between people, but it's also about conflicts inside our inner self, and the conflict with your inner self. This is what but this is definitely what she wanted to say through the lyrics on this album, is that it's like a part of our nature.
Lyrics, it took me a week to write all the lyrics for all the songs, which is super fast, because in the past it took me like a few months, 2, 3. But this time I set the goal, followed it, and yeah.
In English, you don't have it. It's Tatiana's idea, because she already said that the whole album, in terms of the messages and the lyrics, is inspired by the 19th century, and I think it's a bit of a giving credit to the French language, because in the 19th century the French language was like the most widespread language around the world, and what is now English, it used to be French, and that's why I think she just was thinking in the way like what would be fancy in the 19th century, and of course it would be way fancier to call it in French, so that's why there is an accent.
you are responsible for the lyrics. I mean, the guys keep saying, Tatiana writes all the lyrics and she, does what she does. But how much can you tell them, guys, I don't like that riff. Do another one.
Oh my God.
How much do you have a say in this,
You have no idea how much I want to say it, but I never do. I mean, I say, and usually in a rough way, like I'm like a baby, like a kid. Oh, I don't like it, but it's too late because they obviously, like I live here right now in North America. They live on a different continent right now.
Yeah.
We don't have this much time to spend together to talk the music over. So they assume that I'm okay with that, and they like combine riffs together and blah blah blah, and okay, the song is done. Oh, and I have to deal with it. But sometimes, just like on this album,
yeah,
I like my lyrics were too short, for example, for this song, and I say, okay, let's just make the song shorter. And so like the track was already recorded, like the clean version, like the actual track was recorded, and we trimmed it. And there was another song that we trimmed in the middle. So yeah, I mean, it's not much that I. At first sight, you can feel like, oh, I don't like it. But if you give it a listen more than 10 times, basically, usually it takes like more than 10 times, you'll get used to it. And but it's not many cases like that.
Okay, but I have to ask you now, what would you change if you had the time, if you could talk this all over with the guys?
It's hard to say. Hard to say.
No, don't worry, it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, what's done is done. I cannot even right now, when songs are done, we are right here, like almost here to release the album. It's hard for me to think of any part of any songs that I would like to get rid of because they already imprinted in my mind, because I listened to the whole album like a few hundred times, and now they are all complete in my head. And yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't change anything right now on this level, on this phase.
From Metal Hammer 2024, that you said that you didn't really feel inspiration to do the lyrics because you had like real life stuff, you had to do taxes and stuff like that. Did you overcome it when you did the lyrics, or do you still struggle with that?
This year it's easier, but there's no album to write. So, but because, honestly, the beginning of 2024, I needed to do a lot of stuff to fix. I needed to do that. It was the application for my green card. I had to do a lot of documents.
Paperwork,
paperwork, and like connecting with this person. It was tough. And on top of that, I was thinking, oh my God, I need to write lyrics, and I need to think about something else than my personal life, and you have to separate yourself, absolutely, because what you are going through and what you want to write about are the things that don't come together. Just, oh my God, who wants to hear a song about applying for green card and sending your green card and stuff? And like, can you hear me? And yeah, that's why I had to write all my lyrics like as soon as possible. I didn't have few months like I used to. And so that's why I just had to finish it in a week after I was done with all the paperwork for all the shit that fell on me, at once. Yeah, but I did it as always. through pain and sweat. But what is different between Duel and Wallflower is that this time I had a chance to record demos. For our sound producers, so it's easier for him, easier for us, because we already know what to sing. Wallflower was completely different. It was like chaotic because I did like improvisation right in the studio, you know. During the recording, like, okay, we're recording for the album. Come on, what do you want to sing? I was like, I don't know what to sing. I have lyrics. And so it took us a lot of time for me to figure out. This time I was more prepared. Lyrics were written in a week, while Wallflower lyrics, it took me like few months, honestly, few months.
Yeah.
This time I was like, okay, I was determined, set my goal. Okay, I have a week to write like 11 songs, and I did it. And it was great. And then I came to Warsaw. We recorded demos. We listened to it, like we had a week to listen to it and figure out a week or so, like a few days. Okay.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't change anything. And then we went straight to record the album.